Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Game Boy Advance. I'm Methodical Destruction, and we're going to be playing what I consider probably one of my favorite games of all time. A very excellent game, and that has been released on many systems. First off, I'll start by saying that the reason I'm doing this Let's Play is because I have been wanting to break things up with the 1000-Year Door. And I'm also doing this for 16-bit Summer, so even though this isn't technically a 16-bit game, it was a 16-bit game on the Super Nintendo, and since I prefer the GBA version, I thought, you know what, let's play that, so that's what we're doing. And unlike the last video I did of Super Mario Bros. 3, I'm actually going to be completing the entire game, so I'm not going to be doing any warps like I did last time. I'm not even going to get the warp whistles, although there is one that I will get, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But we're now playing Super Mario Bros. 3, and I really love this game. It is an excellent game that came out for the Nintendo Entertainment System a couple years ago. Well, not really a couple years ago, a very long time ago. And it has remained one of my favorite games since I first picked up the Game Boy Advance version. And that's why I'm playing this version, because this one kind of has a place in my heart. Because mainly for that opening cutscene, and also because Mario has sound effects like he does in the later games, and I just like the look and feel of the Game Boy Advance version compared to the other versions. It's a very nice feeling game. But enough of that. Let's talk a bit about the game. So, Super Mario Bros. 3 basically is kind of, I don't know, the sequel to Super Mario Bros. 2 on the Famicom, and I say Famicom because it's more a sequel to that than the American Super Mario Bros. 2. But this game came out a couple years after in Japan and then later in the United States, and it is well known for being hyped up by the movie The Wizard, which, if you haven't seen it, I would recommend you do, because I'd say that's probably one of the essential video game movies, despite the fact that it's not very good. But this game has a long history, and is considered by many to be the best 2D Mario game. And I'll attest to that. I'd say this is probably my favorite 2D Mario game as well, just because I like the different power-ups, like the Tanuki suit, the raccoon leaf, the hammer suit. The hammer suit especially is amazing. And it's just overall a very solid game, and an enjoyable one, and one that I recommend to anyone who is looking for a Mario platformer and they haven't played this game. I don't know how you couldn't play this game, because it is very fucking awesome. And actually, I want to get a star, so I'm gonna go back here, whoa, White Goomba, and let's get a star, come on. Yes! Now, if you get 3 stars, you get 5 up, which is super useful, because I kind of, I wouldn't say I suck at this game, but some of the levels I haven't played in a while, because usually I've kind of gotten in a habit of speedrunning Super Mario Bros. 3 just because of how many times I've played it and beaten it. So it's kind of an easy game for me, so except for the stages I haven't played in a while, but I've played through the entire game a couple times, not recently, but wow. Yeah, see, like I said, I always skip stage 4, and I'm sucking at it, so that's great. Not really, but whatever. Let's try that again, shall we? This time, let's not die. I hate the scrolling stages. They're always really boring and long. I guess that's with any video game, though. Because basically you're just waiting around while the level scrolls, and you end up running out of things to talk about because nothing's happening on screen that's worth talking about. Because, I mean, right now we're just jumping between blocks. It's like, there's nothing to see here. This is just standard platforming crap. But I guess I could show off a little secret here. We're going to want to jump up here, then get a 1-up. That's a pretty easy 1-up to get, as long as you remember to hold on to the Koopa Shell, although you would have to remember to do that in order to get it. And also there's some coins we can get here. I always like to get as many of these as I can. You actually can, oh yeah, there we go. We got all the coins from that block, which is great. And we're pretty much at the end of the level now. So, we don't need to go back there. I don't know why they have an enemy there, but whatever. And that is level 4. Great level, but pretty kind of shitty with the whole scrolling thing. And now we're at the first castle of the game, which has the first boss of the game. And I'd say this is a pretty cool castle. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I have not played the boss of this castle in so long because of the warp whistle you can get in here, which I'm skipping. It's I've already skipped 2 warp whistles. I don't even remember what's beyond this door, honestly. Oh yeah, it's this part. Well, that was easy. Now we just have to wait for the door. Come on, door, hurry up. There we go. And we shall run to the boss. And it is Boom Boom! And Boom Boom is by far the easiest boss in any Mario game ever, once you learn his strategy. Oh, wow. Okay, that's unusual. Usually I don't miss him. Sometimes I do. But as you can see, he's super easy. You just need to jump on his head 3 times. And if you can time it well, you can pretty much just combo him to death. It's pathetic, really. And we've now beaten the castle, so let's save our progress and move on to level 5. Level 5 is an interesting level. There is another sky zone like we saw in level 2, wasn't it? Or level 3. Yeah, level 3 is the one with the sky zone. Just jump up here, and bam, Sky World. And that's another thing that I really enjoyed about this game as well, is that there are a lot of secrets and stuff that you have to find. So it kind of, if you were a kid like me, it pretty much makes this game extremely replayable. And indeed, I have replayed this game a lot in my time. If we're talking like from start to finish, I've maybe played the game like 4 times. But if we're talking beating Bowser, I've definitely beaten the game at least like 50 times. Just because of how easy it is to warp to Bowser. And it's fun. It's wow, I can't believe I got hit by that. It's a fun challenge, actually. I recorded myself, well, I didn't record myself, I recorded my time on how fast I could beat the game from start to finish, doing the warps. And it took me, I believe, 21 minutes, 10 seconds. I did that from the time I selected Mario until I landed the final blow on Bowser. And I think that's pretty good, actually. I made a couple mistakes, but, you know, I could probably... I think the world record speedrun for this game is like 15 minutes or something. But I'm not sure if... Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm not sure if it's the same for the GBA version. Now let's fly here. Normally you'd have to wait on those platforms, but honestly, it's just annoying and I'd rather not wait, so... This is the best way to do it, and we got 2 mushrooms and 1 star, so we only get 1 up. That's pretty much what you're going to be getting most of the time, unless you're really good with getting the stars. With the stars, you basically just want to run and get the signpost as quickly as possible, and then you'll almost always get the stars, so... that's what my usual strategy is, but sometimes that's just not possible. And we got a fire flower, so I guess we'll pick that up. I think we've only had the fire flower once and only briefly, but the fire flower is basically the same as it was in the original Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 2, The Lost Levels. In that it shoots forward, and you can only have 2 on screen at a time. It's a fairly good item, but I would say the Raccoon Leaf is better. Oh, it's terrible! The king has been transformed! Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. Oh, we'll help you, Toad, and your king. That's one of the things I enjoy about this game is, it's just got a lot of memorable moments for me. Like, one kind of cool Easter egg you can do is if you beat a boss with a special power-up, like the hammer suit, the Snooki suit, or the frog leaf, and I think that's it. But if you beat it with one of those suits, you'll actually get a special message from the king, and I've always enjoyed that, and well, we got a lot of crap on screen. This first castle level, though, is incredibly easy. And as I say that, I get hit, of course, but we have a mushroom there, so no worries. Let's try to get over this without getting hit. And we're very closely approaching Iggy Koopa, who is our first boss of the game, or is it Lemmy? I'm pretty sure it's Iggy. I probably should have read. I think it tells you. Whoa. Whoa there, partner. Okay, that was stupid. Oh, come on. Whatever, we got him. And we got a wand. And that just means that we beat the castle, and we'll be able to move on to World 2 after we witness this cutscene. Oh, splendid, splendid. I am back to my old self again, and thank you so much. Here is a letter from the princess. A letter from the princess? No way. Greetings. If you see any ghosts, be careful. They will give chase if you turn away. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool. Kind of interesting they call her Toadstool in this game. But, yay, World 1 is perfect, and we will indeed save our progress. And now we can move on to World 2. And, my original speedrun strategy actually does have me doing World 2, but recently I've been able to do it without even touching World 2. Which is probably the fastest way you can do it. But World 2 is probably my least favorite world in the entire game, just because I've never been a fan of, like, desert levels for some reason. Oh, no, star. Back. Okay. There we go. And the star will help us out by killing stuff, like that guy there. And if you have a leaf, there's actually there's a little cool thing you can do. You can actually get a little secret that is worth getting. It's like a P-switch, and then it allows you to go inside of these pipe areas. And that's kind of cool, but unfortunately we don't have that. Let's kill him, jump over him, and we got a mushroom again. That sucks, but whatever. So we're doing fairly good right now. We, what items we got? I don't think I visited the Toad Shop in the last one. There were 2 Toad Shops. I'm not sure if I visited either of them, but whatever. I don't really need the Toad Shops, especially if I'm doing the entire game from start to finish. I'm not going to need the Toad Shops nearly as badly, because I'm going to be seeing a lot of them on the way. And here's a level that you can get some nice shortcutting on if you don't suck at it. But of course I do, so no such luck, but it's a short level anyway. Because I guess they expect you to stay on the platform. Oh wow, we actually got a second mushroom. It is actually really hard to get a mushroom, 3 mushrooms or 3 fire flowers, because of the way that the game works, and I find that actually kind of funny. Because the way that those things work aren't random, so if you can hit it with the same timing each time, you'll always get the same item, and I'm surprised I got hit by that. So, because the star is always had by rushing at it as fast as possible, it pretty much makes getting anything else nigh impossible. Come on, I want the power up. And yeah, there we go. Now I just need to run here through full speed, and we will not be hit. Now this area is really annoying. It's fuck. Pretty much impossible to speedrun because of the way it works. Oh, that was shitty. Now let's go and into the door, please. Okay, thank you. And we'll be fighting Boom Boom again, and I don't see myself dying unless I screw up. Whoa. Okay, let's not screw up, please. Once you get the first hit on, then he's really easy. Because like I said before, if you learn to combo him, he is by far the easiest boss in any Mario game ever. It kind of reminds me of the Bowser from Super Mario Bros. And the Lost Levels. That Bowser I find really annoying because, well, at first he's not bad, because usually you can just rush him and that will get him. But in the Lost Levels, they kind of add stuff so that rushing is generally not a good idea, like fire bars to the floor. So in that respect, I believe the bosses in this game are more balanced and usually more creative than they are in the Lost Levels and the original Super Mario Bros. And that's probably why this game is so famous, is because it really stepped things up from the original Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. 2. It's, for the NES, this is obviously not the NES version, but if you saw the NES version, the graphics are freaking amazing for a Nintendo game. By far one of the best looking Nintendo games ever. And actually, I'm going to be able to show you guys a kind of cool little trick here. Now let's go, and let's hurry up. You can actually get trapped in here, but hopefully that's not going to happen. And there we go. That is the fastest way you can do this level, and a lot of people don't know that, and usually end up waiting for the Koopa shell. Oh, that was stupid. I shouldn't have rushed at it. So yeah, we have now beaten that level, and I'm not trying to rush through any of these, but I know most of these levels so well now, it's kind of hard for me not to. So maybe I might try. Once I get to like World 3, then you're going to start seeing me at a more natural skill level where I'm actually going to have to use something other than my memory to play. Right now we are not at that point, and that was stupid. And that was even stupider. Oh god, not good. No, let me. No, no! Oh, son, that wasn't cool. We're just gonna do it as Little Mario. This level isn't that bad, but I have no idea how I died. Like, the only kind of annoying thing is those Koopas that you encounter, and also getting stuck in the quicksand. And my nose itches. I just got caught in the tornado, so that's the perfect opportunity to itch it. Now, let's get out of the tornado, jump over it, and go super high. I've always enjoyed that. It's kind of weird, because I think that's, like, pretty much the only tornado in this game. So, you don't really get the chance to do it that often, which... Oh god, not again, not again, not again! Damn you, quicksand! Let's change my item. I think I'm gonna use a leaf and a star. I know that's a bit of overkill, but I just want to get this level out of the way. I don't know, I'm always a hit or miss with this level. Usually I find it really, really hard, though. Which is kind of funny, actually. But some of the levels... That was stupid. Some of the levels in World 8 really will give you a run for your money if you're not careful. But because I've done speedruns of this game so much, I've kind of mastered most of those. The one run I did before I was telling you about, which was, I believe an hour long, and I didn't need to beat Bowser. I've become much better since then, and also, I wasn't doing live commentary when I did that, so it's kind of a different thing, and I'm amazed I got the star there. But the sun level's out of the way, and it's probably the most annoying level of this world, so we can continue on. We have a branching path, we can choose level 4 or 5. I'm going to be doing both, so let's start with level 4, and this level can be interesting if you can get to the secret area, but otherwise it's kind of standard. Okay, that was a mistake. And actually, let's just do it. There we go. And now we're gonna run all the way back. And this is the secret. When I first learned of this secret, I was so amazed. Like, because I played this game when I was a lot younger. And this is so cool. You got, like, coins here. There's a P-switch under that, one water area. And that allows you to get even more coins. And like the fact that it's so well hidden just was really cool to me when I first found it. Because I actually did find it on my own. I never did and don't own a strategy guide to this game. And like I was saying before, that's one of the best aspects of this game. It's very cool to find new things and discover secret areas. But I would say a lot of the appeal for me is just when I played it, because I have a lot of nostalgia for this game, and... Oh, that was dumb. Well, let's not get hit again. I think there's a power up here somewhere. I've not played level 5 in so long, wow. It's kind of weird. Okay, wait. Let's do this the smart way. Or the stupid way. Actually, no, that was smart. I didn't remember that was there. Oh man, I really should be playing this game to completion more, because I'm amazed I have not played this level in so long. Or it'll do absolutely nothing. Well, this will actually do something though. It will reveal a beanstalk. And we shall climb it to a secret area in the clouds with coins. I don't think there's a... Oh. Okay, let's climb that again. Excuse me. Let's go. And there we go. I don't even remember what's in here. Oh, this... Oh, I thought that was a P-switch. I think one of these is a... Ah, screw it. Oh, that was a leaf. Whatever, I don't need a leaf. Is there anything cool up here? Well, there is these blocks. And that one has a raccoon leaf, but we already had it. Now, let's try to get the star this time. So, running start, and jump. Hooray! So now we have even more lives. I'm going to see if I can get 99 by the end. I don't think I've ever had 99 lives in this game, just because it's kind of difficult to do because of the stars. But if I can get a bunch of stars, it might actually be possible. Now, we need to fight these Hammer Bros, and there actually is one specific Hammer Bro we really do want to fight. And there we go. Pretty. What? Why did it spawn there? That's weird. That was actually the one we wanted to fight, so that's good. And that will reveal... Well, actually, no, it won't reveal anything, but we can actually get to a secret area now. If we pull out the hammer here and hammer this block, and I did need to find a guide for that when I was younger, we get a Fire Bro and a secret Toad House. And this secret Toad House has a very interesting item. It is the frog suit that we would be seeing in the next world anyway, but we're seeing it now. And also, that Roman numeral 3 there stands for the world 3 that is going to be the water world. I almost know we're not getting it there, but what this will... what it will reveal is a warp whistle that we will not be using, obviously, like I've said before, and that's the one that I told you I would be getting, but it's never going to happen, so... I'm not sure if there's any warp whistles past World 2. If there are, I have not seen them. So, whatever. Now, this level is, I think... It's one of the first undergroundish kind of levels, where, like, you're completely underground, and, it's not one of the best levels, if I'm going to tell the truth. But if you have the Raccoon Leaf, it becomes much more tolerable, because you can break the blocks, and that's always nice. Because normally what you do here, if you're Small Mario, or Fire Mario, or some Mario that, can't use the tail spin or whatever, not like the show tailspin, then you cannot break through those unless you use the Buzzy Beetles, and that can get kind of old, so... What the... Wow, that was weird. And let's try to kill him, there we go. Is there anything over here? It's kind of weird that... Oh, there is actually something here. Wow, I completely forgot about this. Yeah, see, this is the great thing about playing this game again. You can see secrets that you might have forgotten about as a kid, and that one I actually did not remember was there, so that's kind of a cool little thing, I suppose. And that level's now out of the way. Now we're going to fight this Boomerang Bro here, and it should be pretty easy. None of these Boomerang Bro fights are very hard with the Raccoon Leaf. Now, there we go. And we got the music box, and what this will do is, if you are on a map that has Boomerang Bros, Hammer Bros, and the like, if you use that, then it will put them to sleep so you can go past them. But now we're at the castle here. Oh, it's terrible! The king has been transformed! Please find the magic wand so we can change him back. And the text is the same every time, so I could pretty much recite that word for word now. But now we're entering the fortress, not really fortress, the sky ship of World 2. And that's another thing that really I liked about this game. I love the air fortresses compared to the castles. It's just a interesting, different change of pace. And it's kind of weird because you enter the castle and then you're on the airship, but it's very cool. And except for the fact that they are all scrolling levels, I do enjoy them a lot. And you actually get a very good item for beating this fortress, so that's always good too. Now we have the Fire Flower, which is pretty much completely useless up until the boss. And you need to be careful here because, like I almost just did, if you fall down there before the screen scrolls to it, you will actually lose a life, like you fell into a pit. So, don't do it. I've made that mistake, and I would not want you to make that mistake either. And now we got some Monty Bowls here, which are very easily dispatched with Fire Flower. Not that there's any reason to, but it's fun anyway. Ah, fuck. That was dumb, but now we're at the boss, and I don't even remember what this guy's name is. I think it's Morton, maybe? Are you Morton? I don't know who you are. I'll have to look that up. Got it there. Was that the last blow? Yeah, it was. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. He's basically like Iggy, just with a different terrain, and he's slightly bigger, but I don't think that makes him any harder. And as you can see, I took even less damage to him than I did to Iggy, so maybe he is easier. Who knows? But whatever. And as we fall... Oh, splendid, splendid! I am back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here's a letter from the princess. Now let's see what the princess has to say. I bet she's going to write us a long love letter that will want us to help her. Greetings. The white block contains magic powers that will enable you to defeat your enemies. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. That was not personal at all. And we have completed World 2, which is a perfect clear. I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever. And now we're at World 3, but I'm going to be calling it for this episode, so I thank you all for watching. I'm Methodical Destruction, and I will see you next time. Bye.